Once upon a time, in a small town called Sunflower Valley, there lived a fearless and energetic kid named FLEXIANO. Lex. Despite being only 4 years old, Lexi had an imagination as big as the sky and a personality that was larger than life. FLEXIANO started watching movies like Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, and Juice. He knew each movie word for word and began to imitate the art. He would actually cry if anyone tried to baby him. After his diaper changes, he would watch YouTube videos on how to slide on the ops and other topics like how many seconds does it take for a bank robbery to happen from start to finish. By the time FLEXIANO was 9 months, he already knew how to print 3D 380s and also 9mm model handguns. Lexi had a deep love for all things spooky and mysterious. His favorite character was none other than the infamous Michael Myers. He would often dress up in a tiny jumpsuit, complete with a menacing mask, and scare his siblings, cousins, and even his friends with his best impression of the eerie Halloween villain. Lexi had a catchphrase that he loved to shout whenever he was playing his scary pranks. "What's up, sucker?" he would yell, imitating Michael Myers' mysterious silence. By the time FLEXIANO was 27 months, he was a serial YouTube prankster that really took his job serious. He was able to get monetized on YouTube and was able to buy his first car. No one knew he could drive, nor has anyone taught him. They say he may have learned from YouTube as well. Approximately 37 seconds after purchasing his car in his grandma's name, he decided to go to Scottsdale, Arizona because he wanted some new rims for his new ride. Just like Kane from Menace to Society, he thought to himself. But for all his bravado, Lexi had a soft spot for his family. Whenever he got in trouble, which happened more often than not, he would cry out for his beloved grandma. In a meeting with his mom Tricia, all he could say was, "I want my grandma, losers," and stared at everyone at the table as if he was Myers waiting for his victim to make the first move. Lexiano's grandma was happy to see him, but she was pissed that he slid on the ops in the car that she signed for less than 20 minutes ago. And he was pissed, because she was pissed. That made him shut down and stare at her like his idol, Michael Myers. Regardless, she was his safe haven, always ready to listen, give hugs, and help him understand right from wrong. Lexi loved the feeling of togetherness, and he would defend his siblings and cousins from any imaginary monsters or real-world troubles that came their way. But there was one person Lexi loved to test more than anyone else: his very smart Uncle Chris. Uncle Chris was always up for a challenge, and Lexi saw him as the perfect sparring partner. One day, Lexi took it too far and showed up at his Uncle Chris's job dressed as Myers. It absolutely terrified the students in the class, but FLEXIANO just thought that would be an epic way to finish out the week since it was Friday.